What is up, everyone? I'm going to get stuff set up real quick, and then we can get going with the live show. So just 1 second, and I will get moving with the show. Today, we have got economic development updates. So we're going to go through some of the changes to businesses in town. We're going to talk about some stuff coming up in town this week and what's going on in and around the city with all of this gloomy yet beautiful rain that is necessary. You guys make sure to ask any comments you have, and I'll do my best to answer them as I'm live. But we're going to go ahead and get started. If I can. Hi. I'm gonna look a hot mess today, guys, but we got this. So I'm gonna go on and I'll make just the slides so you guys can see them better with what is coming up next. So we always like to kick off every show with the basic information on where you can find all of our resources. So of course we have our city website, which is weatherfordtx.gov. Guys, this is your one-stop shop for all things Weatherford. You can see live meetings and agendas for meetings. You can put in service requests. You can see upcoming projects. You can see past meetings. You can pay bills. You can sign up for accounts. You can learn about every service we offer, all of the events that our Parks Department puts on, everything library puts on. Those are all on our community calendar. Our community calendar and everything is on our homepage. If you scroll down, it shows our meetings and all of our community events. If you've got events happening in the city, you can try to submit them there too as well, which leads us into submitting events that happen in the city. Our city-run tourism website, experienceweatherford.com. Guys, if your business is listed in the city or your event is happening in our city, so in Weatherford city limits, it is free. This is a great resource. We updated it last year. I noticed that some people updated their events that were supposed to take place this week, like the Taste of Parker County, which is a really big event, got pushed back to next week with all of the rain and everything this week. So you guys check out Experience Weatherford. It's a really great resource that we have for you guys, and you can update it on your own. So as a business owner, it's super easy for you guys to update your stuff. It comes to me so that way people aren't messing with each other's listings. It takes me a couple seconds to approve it, not a super hard process. Then, of course, we have our economic development website, which is chooseweatherford.com. So that is when businesses are looking to come here, they can ask for incentives. They can learn about different areas in town, like the industrial stuff and all of that land space that they are probably looking for. And it'll give them some information on our demographics and why they should be here, and we believe most businesses should be here in Weatherford. And it gives them a point of contact for help to find space in town should they need or want any assistance. Of course, we have our downtown website, heritagesquareweatherford.com, which will be updated as that project moves forward. And of course, you can find us on all major social media. So on Facebook, you can find us at Weatherford, Texas. On Instagram, we are City of Weatherford. On Twitter, we are City Weatherford. On YouTube, it is Weatherford. It has our logo. The Weatherford Oil and Gas Company has one too, but that is really like our holding spot where we put most of our city videos up for quick and easy viewing. And then on Nextdoor, we are an agency of City of Weatherford. Make sure you're following us so you get notifications on major projects and things happening in your area. And we try to reserve that for more major projects and emergency situations going on there. Of course, our website has the 311, as most cities call it, or the service request feature, but ours is also super easily found on our My Weatherford mobile app, which is free. You can put in service requests, you can attach pictures, which is usually really beneficial. You can see if someone else has submitted that same request, but it's super easy. It's free on the Apple Store and on Google Play, so guys, check it out. And then Weatherford Eats is the branch off from Experience Weatherford. It actually pulls all of our restaurant and lodging locations from Experience Weatherford. And as they update on the website, which it only takes a few minutes for updates on the website, once they're sent to us, I'm pretty quick on responding when I see those updates and changes. They go live on this mobile app as well. So check it out. It's great. You can filter out by food type, by location for you, by if they have takeout or not. It's a really great resource for everyone to utilize, whether you're living and working here or just visiting. And you can book your stay through this as well. Like you can book your stay on Experience Weatherford. You can book your stay through Weatherford Eats as well for any of our B&Bs and any of our hotel motels here in town. So this week is National Public Works Weeks. If you have been here in any of the past years and visited City Hall during this, we always put up a display that shows some of the projects and some of our workers from our departments. So Public Works Week is really to recognize like our electric department, our sanitation department, transportation, and public works, obviously. Our parks, electric, water, sanitation. We try to feature all of those departments. So this year their theme is Stronger Together, which is really nice because it kind of ties in with our strong community theme. So I wanted to showcase, we posted a video earlier and we'll have some other fun facts and pictures and stuff throughout the week to celebrate all the hard work that these crews put in year round. Everything they do works towards our common goal of having a strong community. So shout out to all of our employees in those different departments for everything that they do year round. And then Food Truck Park Lounge Night. Guys, I have it in here, but it was canceled due to weather. So I just wanted to remind everyone, this is a regular occurring event. However, with the rain tonight, it will not be happening. So no Food Park Lounge Night tonight. And then another reminder for Parker County Peach Festival, we're really excited. It's always the second Saturday in July. So this year that makes it fall on July 10th. It is 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and it happens in historic downtown Weatherford. They are expanding the footprint this year with online ticketing sales for the first year ever. So we're kind of excited about that. They should have shirts in by the end of this month. They already have their caps in. So if you want to buy a cap, go buy the Weatherford Chamber. And the nice thing about expanding their footprint is that we are able to better space out. So it'll be like a booth, then an empty booth space, then another booth. So there's more space for people to be distance, whether it's health reasons or crowding reasons. Also, it's always usually really hot with the Peach Festival. So shout out to the ladies at the Chamber for all of their hard work and everything that they're putting in to the Peach Festival. And of course, the Peach Petal happens that morning is also happening. So I know a lot of people come in for that. So we're really excited and can't wait to see what businesses decide how they want to participate in Peach Week. So last year, since we couldn't do the Peach Festival, we did Peach Week instead. And it gave businesses a bigger opportunity to play a part in a week-long thing where they could feature recipes or art or whatever it was peach related that whole week leading up. So I'm kind of excited to see what everyone comes up this year because our goal is to repeat Peach Week and then have the Peach Festival that weekend like we did last year. And then this week we have Coffee with a Cop for our police department. It will be at Ironworks. It's on Thursday, 7 to 9 a.m. We hope to see you guys out there. It's an opportunity to have conversations with our cops with no agenda. You can ask them questions. There will be plenty of cops there to meet and greet and talk to. So we're looking forward to it and looking forward to trying it at a new location that we've never had coffee with a cop at before. Quick chamber updates, guys. They have 4 ribbon cuttings left for the month, unless someone sneaks in and adds one in the next week or so. So those are up on the screen now. I won't bother you or bore anyone by reading them out. They have 1 chamber mob left because they did one last week. It'll be at Pastafina on the 19th, so that is tomorrow at 11 a.m. They have their chamber mixer tonight from 4 to 6 at Texas Bank, and then their young business leaders is also having a mixture on the 25th. So I believe that is next week at Parker County Brewing. Young Business Leaders is a great opportunity for younger business professionals to get together, and you do not have to be a chamber member to attend. So I think that's something really unique that our chamber offers. Again, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to message them to the page or put them in the comments, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. And we also wanted to remind everyone that we do have our utility customer portal live. You can sign up for it. You can learn more on our website at weatherfordtx.gov/utility portal. It tells you a little bit more about the system and also has a link to where you can go sign up, and then you can customize it based off of your account, what you want to see. You can put usage alerts, vacation alerts, all of that really good stuff that our department has worked for quite a few years to set up a really good portal for everyone. So check it out. It's a great resource. And then we have our first rumor control. No in and out at this time, guys, but maybe one day. So I always like to start off our first rumor control by going over what rumor control is. So rumor control is when we hear about businesses that people say are coming to town, but there's been no official paperwork or communication with the city as to whether or not they're coming to town. So no in and out at this time. However, if you're wanting in and out or another business, any business for that matter, you can always reach out to those owners of that business or their corporate offices, depending on the size of the business, and tell them there's a want or a need here. They can reach out to us and get started through like Choose Weatherford, our Development and Neighborhood Service Office, or Economic Development to get them to come here. The best thing you guys can do as citizens and residents and business owners is to let them know there's a want and a need. We're always looking for more businesses to come to town to help improve that quality of life. But really, truly, most businesses go where they see their demographic or where they see a huge want. So In-N-Out's always been a really big rumor control item. In fact, I believe it and Buc-ee's were the first 2 that we had that really kicked off Blake's whole idea of having a rumor controls part in anything that we do with the city. So no In-N-Out at this time, maybe one day, but not right now. Hi, Scott, Tim, Lisa. Lisa, that's actually, I'll touch on that a little bit later on in the show. If it'll update economic development. So guys, when you're looking at economic development, we typically have 2 areas that we look at. One is the primary trade area. Those are people that shop 3 to 5 times a week. And our population for primary is about 190,000. And I'll have a map in a second that will show you where our primary trade area is. And then our secondary trade area is about 360,000. And those are people that shop 1 to 2 times a week or just a couple of times a month. So this is our primary trade area. And you can see it goes out past Santo, north towards a little bit past Poolville. We go south, like Crescent area, down into Hood County a little bit. And then we go right up until the curve towards Fort Worth White Settlement area. So that's our primary. So that's the 190,000. That's the 3 to 5 times per week. And our secondary trade area is a little bit larger. It goes up to Graham, down to Stephenville, out past Cisco, and then in beyond that curve over, as you guys can see. And this is the 1 to 2 times a week or a couple of times a month population. That is about 360,000. And this is all tracked through, we get this question a lot too. This is all tracked through the GPS in your car, using GPS like devices, your phone. There's a lot of companies out there that track it. And so any city really can reach out and ask for that information to utilize it to help figure out what they are lacking or needing and growth. And it helps with some of our projections and stuff. So If you guys were wondering, that's how we figure those numbers out. No Costco at this time. That is our next rumor control item. Lisa, I know you guys want one. So Costco really looks at, and I know Blake's talked about it before, and I know I have, they really look at existing shopping centers that have the space that they need for their store and for parking lots. So right now we don't have it. We would love to see them or Sam's or any business like that come to town. But right now it's not in the works. So feel free to reach out to Costco and or Sam's, whatever your preference is, and tell them that you want them here in town. So our applications for permits and ongoing projects, Boot Barn, guys, has their grand opening this weekend. Fort Worth Lighting and Hardware has also had their tenant improvement issued, whereas Fort Worth Waxing over off of Santa Fe Drive has theirs pending. Katie's Car Wash at 306 West I-20, so over by Hobby Lobby and Home Depot, has their commercial permit issued. Novak Dental Office has their commercial permit pending, and that's over for Clear Lake Road. Russell Feed off of South Main, they're grading and in their site preparation stage. Martin Drive Medical Office, Building D, has the commercial permit pending. Home Goods over at 146 East I-20 has their tenant improvement pending. Guys, that's over in the shopping center with Target and stuff. We got that question last time. The UPS store at 325 Adams Drive has their tenant improvement pending. And the commercial permit is pending for Major Perk Coffee House. So it's a coffee house over off of Oliver Street on the north side of town. Bamboo Garden Asian Cuisine at 300 South Main Street has their revised occupancy request approved. Weight Room at Clear Lake Road has their tenant improvement pending, as does Outlaws Barbecue over off of Ranger Highway. Texas Opry Theater over here off of York, just up the street from us, has their revised occupancy permit pending. Global Resource Productions off Tin Top Road has their revised occupancy request approved. And then the tenant improvement is pending for Rule the Roost off of I-20, 1893 on Lee, and 109 East Lee Avenue as well. Beauty, Grace, and Salon at 216 York Avenue has also had their tenant improvement pending, and so does Benchmark Signs over off of Barnett Drive. Now you guys can see a list of some of these projects and things that are pending, approved, or recently completed on our DNS website, which I will get to in a second. I'll have a screen grab of it. Current non-residential projects. So you drive around, it's really easy not to notice what's going on in town, but we always have a lot of really big projects going on. So this was updated on the 3rd. So I'll get an updated for the next show again. But you guys, I know it's really small. It's also up on the website, and I can show you guys that in a second. But it has the table too, so it makes it kind of easy that you can see if you are wanting to see what number 5 is. You could see that that's Novak Dental, and you could see that it's in the planning and design stage. They're anticipating it completed this year, and then you can see the acreage. So it's kind of nice to see the breakdown of the different acreage spots and how big or small the projects are. Shout out to Bill Smith for getting me these updated maps and for keeping this updated so you guys can see it and see the range of projects going on around town. And then that'll take us into our residential projects. And so residential projects obviously is going to be housing additions and apartment complexes and things like that. But it breaks it down by project type too. So you can see if it's a single family, multifamily, townhomes, all of that stuff you can see projected or anticipated, I guess, year of completion and all of that other fun stuff going on in these projects. But it's kind of cool to see some of these projects around and in town going in. And guys, some of the questions and comments aren't loading for me, so I'm hoping that I'm seeing everything that's coming in. But if I'm not, still feel free to send us a message on Facebook, and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can with an answer. So that'll take us to another rumor control item. No Chewies at this time. I saw that in some of our Facebook groups this weekend, so it's kind of nice to be able to see that. If you guys want to know or think that there's something coming to town that we haven't talked about, send us a message. We'll find out if it's rumor control or not and either add it to our rumor control or find out what we can to share with you guys. We try not to share stuff unless we know for sure it's coming. We don't want to be the the boy who cried wolf and says the business is coming and then something falls through, or the business decides not to expand, or something holds it up. So we typically only share with you guys what has officially had paperwork done and is moving forward in those stages. So let us know when you guys think or hear of rumor control items. So development and neighborhood services, like I was saying earlier, they update those projects. So you can see the recently approved, the under construction, and the subdivisions on our website, and they do a really nice job of updating it. So when you go to our website, at the very top of the page where it says departments, you can click on that, and then it's under development and neighborhood services. Then you go to planning division, and then it's development projects. And I will share that URL in the comments in 1 second. But again, guys, we try to keep this stuff as up to date on our website. Our website really is truly a one-stop shop for all things Weatherford. And then let me see if it'll let me post the comment. It might post twice. I'm not really sure, but that it'll be in the comments for you guys. And then that'll take us back into the slides. If you guys have any questions, always feel free to ask. We try to get back to you as soon as we can with any relevant questions and comments. Thanks for watching. Next week, we'll be back with project updates and what's going on in and around the city again. So don't forget Coffee with a Cop to check Experience Weatherford for upcoming events and all of that good stuff. And then, of course, we are live on our website with any meetings and things happening this week and next week. But thanks for tuning in, and we will see everyone next week.